The Detroit Lions did something that I predicted. That video was a colossal flop. I mean, boom, Armageddon, like the meteor. Don't want to close my eyes. That's what I was singing when that video was released last week. What I'm talking about, Teddy Bridgewater. I made a video, Teddy Bridgewater. It was called Playoff Insurance, and it was a colossal dud, 100%. Well. What do you know? I predicted that Teddy Bridgewater would come back to the Detroit Lions. It's not a gloat. It's more like a floss, man. Why did he come back? Dan Campbell said he was a veteran presence. Let me ask you something. Do you think, let me just put this perspective. We brought Teddy Bridgewater directly to the 53 to be a coach, to coach Hendon Hooker. No, dog. That ain't why Teddy Bridgewater is using a roster spot in a already depleted Detroit Lions defense that we could use on someone else. He is not going to play coach if Jared Goff goes down. That is not why we signed Teddy Bridgewater to the 53-man roster. That makes no sense to me at all. You got 53 positions. They are coveted. They are needed in this time. We were trying to win a Super Bowl. We did not sign Teddy Bridgewater. If we wanted to make him a coach, he could have came and coached. We could have signed him as a coach. Maybe it's too late. Maybe he could have waited. Teddy Bridgewater is here to play. He's here to play. I don't believe for 1 second. But Dan Campbell said, let's go over a list, right? That what Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes have said. All right. I got a little checklist right here. Here's a list of things that Dan Campbell or Brad Holmes have said before, and we'll see how they turned out. Josh Reynolds is a priority. What happened there? He gone. Did not get re-signed. The year before that, Jamal Williams is a priority. He gone, did not get signed. All right? DeAndre Swift is part of this team. What happened? He was traded 2 days later. It's called coach speak. They're not going to tell you. Look, we brought in Teddy Bridgewater for veteran presence and playoff insurance, like I said we was going to do. Because Hendon Hooker, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. And I don't believe you think he ready to go in there and face the Philadelphia Eagles. Would I feel better with Jared Goff over Teddy Two Gloves? Absolutely. Jared Goff is my QB. Would I feel better with Teddy Bridgewater, who been coaching for a year, over Hendon Hooker? Yeah. Hendon Hooker is a rookie. He's a baby goat. A baby goat in real game experience. We're not talking about preseason. We ain't talking about practice. We talking about a game, not practice. He has 2 quarters under his belt, and this guy is going to come and lead us to a win. Kenny Pickett, who had to come in, let me ask you a question. Let's be real. This is a safe space. I want you to be real. Keep it a buck like I do, all right? It's okay to keep it a buck. Jalen Hurts goes out concussed. Kenny Pickett comes in. If Jared Goff goes out concussed, who are you taking? Hendon Hooker or a year retired Teddy Bridgewater? Safe space. It ain't no right answer. I know my answer. I'm taking Teddy Two Gloves all day. The dude got veteran experience, playoff experience. Hendon Hooker was miserable that first game against the Titans. He did play better that second game. But I'm going to tell you what would happen. They would tee off against Hendon Hooker because it would be run. It would be one-dimensional until he was able to throw something down the field. He went 3 for 4 in that game. He's been playing in blowout games. He's been playing that game in the NFL. I know what he did in college. He's been playing in games that don't mean anything. Blowout. They call it garbage time, right? This is not a knock on Hendon Hooker. He just is not, he's not ready. We signed a dude. Think about it. And I don't even got to say anymore. I said it already, but I'm going to say it again. We signed a dude who has been out of the NFL for 11 months to a 53-man roster to be a coach. I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. It makes no sense to me when that is a valuable position that we could use. We just had a segment about Broderick Martin, and guess what? I think Teddy Bridgewater, a year out the NFL, is more of more value than Broderick Martin. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't, bro. I can't. Aiden needs some help, and that was the best we done did. Is Broderick Martin. So I'm just saying, man, let me know what you think. I'm happy Teddy's back. Now I feel comfortable that we might have a chance to win a playoff game if Jared Goff goes down, which, by the way, I hope does not happen. I'm not trying to speak or put that into the universe. It's a reality. It's a game of football. It happens all the time. And he could be ready to play. He could be able to come back in, but due to concussion protocol, he got to be out. I didn't watch the Eagles game, but I heard Jalen Hurts was good to go. They kept him out. That he looked like he was good to go, but whatever the rules are, he was unable to play. And I hear that he's not playing Sunday as well. So I don't know if that's confirmed yet. But imagine that's us. And you want to roll with Hendon Hooker? Come on, man. I know y'all believe. I know y'all love the guy. But we got to keep it a buck. Teddy Bridgewater ain't here to hold no clipboard. He here to help us win a game if he needs to on the field. Let me know your thoughts, though.